Hey there, everybody. This is Lexall CV, and today we are back with yet another game of Lost Seas D&D. And here's our DM, Miro Raven, to do a recap and intro for this episode.
Good evening, everybody. To do a little catch up, our last game, the party had to chase a spell intoxicated Avi down Oyster Street in Hook Fin, the New Orleans of the Halfling Archipelago. It resulted in some humor, some pigs, some dancing, some running off into the streets and not being captured. In the end, they ended up having to go before the Anchor Lord's court, and while Avi was not found to be 100% responsible for what happened, more or less, I think they kind of looked at it, do you blame the beer for the drunk's activity when it came to the wand? So now the party has to do a favor for the Anchor Lord, giving half of the cargo from something they already are supposed to give 80% of the cargo to someone else. As the game was winding down, the guest player, our city guard, ran off to get some elbow grease and some other fictional items for a kinku of unusual size from another vessel that was trying to make a proposition to the party. Arlana and Kogo both got charmed to go onto the boat. Avi resisted and threw a punch with the ring of the ram. And the last line, I believe, that was said was this kinku going, "Oh, now, boy, oh, you fucked up." And with that, Avi, I would like you to roll initiative.
Quick question. It was that they wanted at least 50%. That's why we didn't care about splitting it, was it?
Yes.
Because even if we didn't get any, it was like, okay, whatever, fine, fuck it.
So, Avi, click your token and roll initiative.
Yeah. Okay. Where is
Kogo and Arlana, you are being ushered towards the boat by the brown Aarakocra. That, if y'all look at it closely, the feathers are dyed.
And it's to his boat, correct?
Yes, it is to his boat.
Okay.
And the other Aarakocra that's a little bit larger than the Raven, that looks like a shoe bill. Okay, Avi. So you just threw the ring of the ram. You watch this kinku. Who's what? You're just shy of 6 foot, right?
Yep.
Comes up to like your nose. Hat didn't even get knocked off by it, and then just looked at you and said, "Nah, you fucked up." And I didn't make a map for this because this is probably going to go pretty quick.
That's cool. We're about 15. I'm maybe 15 feet away from him, and I don't think this may not last long.
Okay, so the first thing, Avi, you see is his left hand blurred. Why am I all the way at the top of... Does a 30 hit you?
It does, in fact.
Okay, that is 8 slashing as when the chain wraps around you. You realize that the chain is serrated, and you also feel like as it wraps, it kind of like just this force of energy comes in. Give me a strength save. Okay, you are now grappled. He catches the other end of this chain, which seems to go to a flask, takes a little drink, and then he's going to throw the other end of the chain at your...
Drunkard.
Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
That is 7 bludgeoning as the weight at the end of the chain comes in. He spends a key point, rushes into you.
First one hits, second one misses.
Hey, DM, just an FYI, I don't think I've got the character for the big bad captain guy. I've only got Quint and Lonnie. Where would I find the? I'm just throwing them up since we're not actually in like a map. I'm just throwing them up on the stream so people can actually see what they look like.
Okay. I thought I'd added it to everybody.
What would it be under? I'm under Hookfin, but I don't see him.
Birds of Paradise.
And I have Lonnie and Quint. The shoebill and the swashbuckling. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. That's what I needed.
Not a problem. I had it only
Where are
available
they?
for Avi because Avi woke up naked on the boat the other day.
Very fair.
Where are they?
They're under Hookfin.
As he hits you in the stomach, Avi. Let's see. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And is this all happening pretty instantaneously?
Yep.
Like all in one go? Okay.
That is a fail, Avi. You are now stunned. And he's just wrapped an arm around you. Now, boyo, you got a minute. Just a minute. Before I go on whooping your ass, do you want to come to the boat or not? Is what you hear inside of your head as he leans into you.
Do we get like any sort of like realization that our like teammates getting beat on? Even though we're suggested.
At the end of this first round, because more or less what's just happened is the equivalent of an anime ninja fight.
Very fair.
All right, so he says that. Well, in my experience, bird brain, partnership deals don't involve chicanery like, oh, I don't know, charming magic.
You almost see a smile go across the Kinku's beak. All right. We'll continue on this lesson. All right, Arlana and Kogo, I need a perception check at disadvantage. Because that would be the end of Avi's stunned, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
On Avi's turn, before it ends, crap, I can't remember what the hell I called him. Oh no, he's not. He's a dire rat. Never mind. He's not here. We're good. I was thinking about my familiar, but I forgot how I didn't bring him with me. He's on the boat. How far away is the boat?
The two boats are moored right next to each other.
Am
so
I
y'all's crew here in a minute will get a chance to see if they see anything.
Am I within 100 feet?
You would be within 100 feet.
The rat is going to double dash starting from the cabin, heading this way.
Okay, give me a second. My computer is being super slow.
And we don't need a token or anything. From as for the familiars, he goes on my turn. He's not an underling. He's a familiars. A familiar acts on the character's turn. So
right. Right now, apparently, I got too many windows open.
And I am going to officially name my familiar. His name is going to be Boyle.
Okay, so with the bird's turn again, he is going to throw a chain attack again. That's 12 slashing, 5 force. As you see him flick a hand, Avi, the flask that's on this razored chain goes around underneath an arm. And it's now like it's across your left arm, and now it's going underneath your left armpit as it tears up into you. I'm sure a 15 doesn't hit.
Actually, hang on a second. It in fact does. It is 15 is my AC.
So it's another 9 bludgeoning as it pops up and hits you in the jaw. He will take another 2 unarmed attacks. And give me another Constitution saving throw. You are once again stunned. Kogo and Arlana, y'all have been led onto the deck of the Moon's Blessing by these Aarakocra. The first thing you notice is everybody on this boat's an Aarakocra, minus one little goblin that seems to be painting stuff on a door, which is the door they seem to be leading you towards.
Okay.
Are we able to react to that even though we're charmed?
Y'all are able to respond to that. I mean, right now, what's happened is y'all been hit with mass suggestion to go to his captain's quarter to discuss a contract. So the first thought you have in your head is to do that. However, if one of these dudes was to try to hit y'all could probably just start wrecking house on this boat and it not do anything to what you were suggested to do.
I don't think anyone's going to hit us.
You never know. The shoe bill is probably not the brightest.
Well, then that would be his fault then.
Yep. And as the Kinku's turn ends, Avi, are you still wanting to hold to your little bad boy reputation here, or your act, or do you want to go parlay?
Fine, we'll parlay.
That's good. Mostly because the guards weren't going to stop us because they've actually been taking bets this whole time.
Of course, that's fine. We can parlay. We can. I will go with you onto your ship and tell you to fuck off. So let's go and get this over with because we have shit to do.
The chain goes loose around you. I got so much spunk. And there's just a cackling caw that comes from this guy's voice, well, actually his throat. He does the cackle out. Okay, map. Okay, map. As you're walking, Avi, you see one guard handing over a pouch of money to another one looking pissed.
How far away?
About 20 feet.
So if we're in that room, does that mean the suggestion is over?
would suggest
Avi,
you came to the room to speak with him.
Avi is going to markedly remember the winner of that bet.
Give me a perception check to see if you can overhear it.
Damn, I was hoping I could cold cock him when he walked in.
The one that won told you he wouldn't even get one hit in. Well, I thought he would at least one. Did you see how quick he ran off here naked earlier? Wiry and quick, you know. Oh no, not against that fucker there. And just walks off with this sack of money.
Bless you.
So Avi, you're escorted up the gangplank with the Kinku following you. And you notice that he's hitting this flask that's at the end of this chain fairly hard.
Hmm. So let's get this over with, so we can go to my friends, so you can uncharm them, so that we can hear you out, tell you to fuck off and get on with our business.
Again, if a Kinku could smile, it seems to be what he's doing. And y'all make it through. You go past the goblin that's painting the door, and you realize, Avi, that what's being painted on it is one of the tackiest, lewdest romance novel covers. And inside, you chuckle a little bit, and if you choose to do so outside, that is up to you. But it shows the Kinku with like rippling pectorals, like Fabio style, feathers blowing in the wind.
No, I was gonna keep that to himself.
As you make it into the quarters, you can see that there's a desk. Can y'all actually see the map?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not remember if I put walls on this or not. But you see that the bed's in the middle of the room, and while it looks like a square bed in this, it's actually a round bed in the middle of this room. A water basin, a couple shelves, several desks, and a shrine with what looks like to be about a medicine ball sized meteorite on it.
So we are here. You may begin speaking.
Well, in this case, I fully believe, and you hear just inside your introductions are fully accorded, especially from you, who woke up with that sad little tackle out on my deck.
Can we are we cool now? Me and Kogo?
Okay, the way the suggestion's still there, y'all want to hear him out.
So call is saying what you want, you feathery fucker, is not within the realm of what I would say.
Oh no, that is completely within the realm.
How about we just get to what you want, you feathery fuck?
Cutting straight to business, but still, I'd like to know who I might possibly be working with, or who I might have to cover up doesn't leave my boat. Also,
Kogo
Avi,
tried to think of something
how
witty,
are
but
you on
failed.
health, Avi?
I am about halfway down.
Avi looks kind of like he's got an ass whooping as he entered into the room.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on it. Let's see. Do it at 30.
What were you saying, Kogo?
I was just saying that Kogo was trying to think of a clever response but couldn't come up with any of them. So she kind of did that type look.
Anyway, No,
That's as good as I could do.
Or not the Devil's Grace, the Devil's Pride. That's your other ship, right?
Yeah.
Velo, small trading organization. Up out of the Barbosa on Pieris, right?
Yes.
I would report there is a gnome with you.
We have
There
no
was.
other-
There was. There isn't. Next question.
Names.
Avi, Kogo, Arlana. Next question.
Do you really want to work for the fucking Anchor Lord? Because what he did to you in that room was wrong.
I didn't mind him so much.
Considering the fact that I'm not behind bars right now, I could give a shit. I'm going to stop you right there. Regardless of what just happened outside, allow me to explain to you how this looks from my end. We are approached, insulted, charmed, and you expect us to now commiserate with you because the prick that runs the city has decided to use us as errand boys.
Actually, no. I was going to try to appeal to that because he didn't seem like the brightest bunch. But I can also put it this way. Next to me are 2 boats with less than half crew. I'm looking to expand my business.
Dynamite sales pitch, boss.
But at the same time, I've also dreamt of going ashore. So, let me put it to you very fucking easy there. Mr. Still wants to act like a big man, even though he just got his nose kicked in. I could kill all 3 of you in this room. My crew could take your boats and we could leave. Hook Finn won't do shit, because the Anchor Lord, corrupt little bastard he is, would say, good on you, Axum. Good on you and your whole crew. That's the pirate's way. It's fucking droll. I want to get rid of that old fucker and take over the city. So, here's what we're going to do. You're going to go off and do your little mission. I'm going to take 30% of what you get. And then you're going to help me throw over the city.
Yeah, that's
Simple
not going to
enough,
work.
Lori?
We have previous engagements and contracts we need to fulfill.
Didn't seem to fucking bother you when he wanted 50.
That's because we need the other 50, and that's all we need.
We were
Which
going
means
there
we're not
anyway.
giving you 30.
If you give me 30, you don't got to give him 50 because he won't be in charge anymore. And you get to walk
We're not
away
helping
now.
you overthrow a city. We're not pirates.
I've signed on to a lot of shit, but overthrowing, a relative government is not really one of the things I'm willing to sign up for.
We
You
work
kind of
for Velo.
already are. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, no,
Are you done?
Kogo's not a big fan of any of this.
Are you done? Is that it?
He just stares at you, not saying anything.
Not my circus. Not my monkeys.
We've got no stake in this place, and we don't want it. We want to get our job done and go back to working for Velo like we've been doing. We're not pirates. We don't want to be pirates. We don't want to deal with pirates if we don't.
You already are, though. I don't think you fully understand the situation you've gotten yourself into.
We didn't get ourselves into any situation. We got jumped by a little fuzzy bird who thinks he's going to tell us what to do with our boat and what we're supposed to do with our crew.
No, I'm technically going to hold your crews hostage or profit and aid in overthrowing the city, or I will kill you right here and now, and then take your boat.
No.
Oh, love. That's a bad answer.
Oof. Coco almost went flying over that bed. She just barely did not.
Would
How
that be a
many?
wisdom? Would that be a wisdom save instead of an intelligence save?
I don't know, would it?
I think so.
How many
We're still good.
members of how many crew members were on that we saw between up on deck and below deck?
On the upper deck, as you were entering in, you saw five. I know the map's kind of confusing
Mm-hmm.
because this back room is the captain's quarters. So even though I know y'all can totes see it, as far as you know, there's five Aarakocra up on deck dealing with the rigging, the shoebill looking one, and the swashbuckler looking one.
Is there? There's no windows in his cabin, is there?
There are, in fact, windows running all behind the bed, but they're tinted.
Kogo is. Okay. Kogo's gonna look over him and say, I think we're done here, and click her tongue and cast silence.
Roll a D100 for me to see if it works.
I hope I get better rolls this time than last time, because last time was really fucking bad.
Nope. Gotta get above a 50.
Then why not just roll a d20 and get above a 10?
Because I like saying
Mean.
Because if he says roll a D100, it makes you feel like you got a little bit of hope.
I like how you kept the Avi accent for that.
just the wee tiniest bit of hope.
Oh my god, I'm just looking at this shit I have in my bag. I'm like, oh, I don't know if that'll work. I don't know that.
And I'm running through.
Because I don't want to say what I have, because if I come up with something, I know he's either gonna giggle or be like, no.
Well, at least this just simply
Um,
didn't work, so we're still good. Coco still
Yeah,
said
yeah,
her piece, but
All right, so
Coco's already cracking her knuckles. By the way, guys, like this is
yeah,
she's like doing the shoulder shrug and tilting the head back and forth. She's ain't fucking liking this, guys.
all right, so it's either we help you with your ignorant shit, or you murder us. Take our people and our ships and go on and do whatever. Using your own words, we're not exactly that intelligent. So how about you give us 5 minutes?
He looked, or you hear direct. Y'all don't hear this, Arlana and Kogo, but you hear it directly in your head, Avi, and you see the Kinku's eyes glaze white for a second, and you hear this voice. I suggest you might listen to my pawn, because I know you have two of what I want.
Nope.
Directly into your head, Avi. Arlana and Kogo, y'all do not hear that.
I know that, but nope.
I
You
have
see the
a
Kinku shake its head and look like, almost looked like it had like a little zone out for a moment, and then just kind of go back to normal.
I have a really quick question regarding last session because I can't remember. Didn't we go back and already like divvy up the crew as far as who was leaving and going? So like,
Yeah.
weren't we
Yes.
already leaving with like Boss and them then? Like,
But
what?
boss should be here.
Yeah.
That's my question. Is like, shouldn't we at least have the people that we had picked to come with us?
Which was boss and the guard ran off.
Right, but we at least should have boss though.
Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. Boss is like gonna come in eating snacks.
God damn it, boss.
They gave me corn chips.
That's nice.
Wait, what is boss doing?
Eating.
Why?
That's nice, boss. Sit down and look pretty. 5 minutes.
2.
4.
1, and you don't leave the fucking room.
3, and we don't leave the fucking room. We're trying to have a conversation.
He flips a little or like a little sand timer, like a little sand hourglass over, and it is pouring quickly.
That's nice. Bye.
For shits and giggles, because it's been a while, Coco's gonna take out the baboon's hand and break off a finger. Or close a finger.
Okay, let me go back and double check what the fuck this item does.
I have alchemist fire. Can set the
So do I.
fucker on fire.
So does he walk out of the room?
He flips it over and he's just staring at you. Each charge summons a roll me a d4, Kogo.
Oh god.
Well, before as let me see if Avi sees that, because Avi's going to attempt to.
Oh yeah, he saw.
Okay.
In fact, Coco would probably pull it out and just be like, "Heh," and yeah.
And Avi's just gonna just gonna tap. I'm gonna tap. We're basically just tap Kogo and just shake his head. Not right now.
How mad is Kogo at this point?
Coco's pretty mad, but I'm trying to divide the difference between me being mad and Coco being mad, and that's a very hard line to figure out.
Give me a wisdom save.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
you're
okay.
good.
Are we sticking with like my version, which is a wisdom or intelligence check of 10 and 10? So
Yeah, it's just a 10.
yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. What part of we would like to have a conversation? So you are hell bent on pushing us into or pushing us into a fight. Is that what I'm seeing here?
He just looks down and looks at the sand going, and then looks back at you.
Obvious
Best time, boy.
Avi is going to look at him and go, okay, let me try this another way. Would you like our help in in the endeavor that you are attempting to pull off of taking over the city?
Because you went about it the wrong fucking way.
Avi's just going to hold a hand up to Orlana.
The Kinku just looks again at the timer that's now almost half empty.
You are one of the most ignorant people I've ever met in my life.
Coco's...
Let me rephrase. Would you, stupid bird person, like us to willingly help you? No tricks, no double crosses, no stress, no worry about shit going sideways and then you having to kill us and do this yourself. Is that the optimum situation that you wish to find yourself in?
He again just looks at the timer that's still running, and then looks back at you.
Coco's gonna look directly at Avi. I think we have our answer. We're done here.
I think we do too. And he is going to Avi is going to look at him and go, just so that we are clear, your boss, or should I say what I believe, your owner, this is not on us. This is your choice to not allow us to speak. That is driving, so you are making this decision for us.
He finally looks at you. Boy, you asked me for time for a conversation. I
Yes,
didn't ask you to leave my own room.
Actually, I did. That was literally the first thing that I said. We would like a moment, a few minutes, 5 minutes alone to discuss this. It is not, don't blame me because you don't understand simple English. Now, we can try this again, or we can just continue on what apparently you are hell bent on letting happen.
All right, boy.
You
Let me
want
go
to
ahead.
let me
put it to you pretty fucking easy. You're on my boat. The four of you. By the way, the Dragonborn just fucking materialized out of nowhere. That's weird, but that's okay. That's also
Whose
kind of
fault
cool.
is it we're on your fucking boat?
Oh, mine. You don't understand. I got you over a fucking barrel. Do you not understand that? I was trying to.
You don't seem to understand we don't care.
Oh, if that's the case.
So I will ask you this question for the last time. The endeavor in which you wish to accomplish the taking over of this city and 30% of whatever we find when we find that ship. Would you like assistance from us willingly, with a solemn vow that we will do and aid you in what you are trying to do? Yes?
What are you doing?
Or no?
How about I put it to you this way? I win no matter how this ends. Either I get 2 new boats and start a company and then come back later. Or you do this errand for me, you help me overthrow him, and then you got a favorable port for you.
Well, fucker, you can't win
And
if you're
make some
dead.
more money. Yeah, that should be something you should be thinking about right now. Because look at your boy. He's a captain, isn't he?
All of us.
I don't have a single scratch on me.
You also played cheap tricks to get us to actually not do anything till we got here, so that's kind of on your fucking fault right there, buddy.
Or it might be more on you for being weak enough or dumb enough to be fooled by a parlor trick.
But you also were cowardly enough to do it in the fucking first place, you piece of shit. Face us all
Gogo,
3 right
what
away.
is your AC?
18. Yeah, that's what I fucking said, you piece of shit. You want to fucking go? I'll fucking go.
The flask flies over your shoulder, Kogo.
I catch it then.
Would that technically be a missile?
Deflect missile.
It is technically not a missile because it is on a chain. But it flies over your shoulder, Kogo. You can actually see you've gotten this Kinku mad with that last little comment.
No regrets. No regrets. Oh.
Yeah, this was.
I'm personally getting too riled up for this. Like, me as a player is getting way too riled up for this.
Oh no,
Yeah, dude,
I'm
yeah,
digging it.
yeah, dude,
I'm actually hearing that from y'all. This character is not that bright at all, and Frey can tell you this character is not that bright.
No, he's pissing me off like he did in the other game too.
Quiet down, young green one.
You don't know her very well.
Okay. So Avi's going to look at Kogo, look at Arlana, and go. So we're in agreement.
Does Kogo at least get the chance to now do the baboon finger in her pocket like she was planning earlier?
Now would be the time.
Yeah, now would be the time once initiative is rolled, if that's what y'all are deciding.
I was gonna do it as soon as we got the nod. Because she had that shit ready.
Kogo, do it.
I mean, am I allowed to go
So-
ahead and do it since she had it, like, literally prepared? Or do
You
I have
can
to?
have it held, so go ahead. You're folding a finger. Roll me. What did I say,
D4.
D6
And-
or a D4?
You said D4, is that correct?
Okay, roll a D4.
Shouldn't it be
And
technically a
the-
D5? Because it's 5 fingers?
And I gotta look something up real quick.
Because I can actually manually force a D5, I think.
No, it's a D4 for each finger.
Oh,
What were
for
you
each
saying,
of you. Fair enough.
Avi?
So Avi says that there is an obvious affirmative from both of the women. Let me know once you finish looking that up, because the minute that it's an affirmative, Avi's going to do something.
I'm just looking up a token to represent a baboon, but I don't have one, so I'm hitting the familiars.
While we're having this super brief lull, I'm gonna go grab another bottle of wine. Not bottle of wine, glass of wine.
We might need it for this. Also, I don't know if we should do what I said to Kogo or not, but
At this point, I think it's a little too late, and Kogo wants him fucking dead. So
okay, if it gets down to it, that might be we have to be our plan.
yeah, we got that available. But right now, Kogo wants nothing more than to like take this fucker to the ground. So okay, be right back. One more glass of wine, I promise.
I'm getting ice cream. I
The
think I'm gonna
whole
need
point,
it.
Knox, the whole point of this character is to be as annoying as fucking possible.
I'm mad you didn't take my idea.
Success.
I'm going ahead and throwing up a be right back screen for us.
I'm playing Sukiko this game, and he's really pissing me off.
Alright, so we'll be
Wait,
right
shit,
back
I'm
after
playing
getting
Elf
beverages.
Sukiko. Shit.
All right, I'm back. This is the point where me as a player is realizing that if I ever play D&D in real life, I need to have metal die because goddamn, I'd be breaking some acrylic ones right about now.
Yeah, kind of a thing.
Don't get me wrong, loving the scenario, but holy shit, I fucking hate this NPC, and Kogo really wants him dead. And it's really
Yeah.
hard to keep the difference between Kogo and me because I fucking want him dead.
Yeah.
This is
That's
actually the
normal.
first time I've been legitimately angry at a character in D&D like that. I've like felt rage.
There we go.
Honestly, if this is a giant frog, that's gonna be really fucking awesome because giant frogs can actually eat things and hold them in their stomachs, which is pretty badass. So if that's the case, this might actually be really useful.
What is that?
There's like a dire frog that I was looking at back when I was playing a druid in another game, and like one of their abilities is swallow, so they can actually like engulf and swallow an NPC or enemy in order to take them out of the fight for a bit and deal constant acid damage.
Nice. Y'all see why this player character from an old Exalted game was agitating?
Oh hell yeah! Like, don't get me wrong, as a bad guy, I love the character. I also fucking hate the character, and I want him dead immediately. But he's played very well. You're doing a very good job of playing him and making him irritating and infuriating as fuck.
Oh, and just as an aside, DM, sorry, touch. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I've dealt with this character, and this is just, he's basically a drunken, possibly only slightly less horny toddler.
like once the conversation, once we were on, once Avi agreed and the fight stopped, the rat, the familiar, kind of stayed out of sight, out of mind, and away closer to our ship. The minute everything started going, the minute he decided that he didn't hear that I wanted him to leave, and and the minute Abby realized he wasn't leaving, the rat was going to continue to move forward. The rat is now underneath the gangplank.
Let me get you a token. That way I do not mentally have to keep up with this.
Yeah, and I was actually going to ask you for one too, because I'm going to need it.
I really got to come back through and reorganize these things.
I need to look up the dire rat because I can't find it currently.
Found 3.5 stats. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I did too.
Question. Um, unarmed,
giant rat.
unarmed strikes, including drunk, unarmed strikes, are any unarmed strikes, correct?
Pretty much.
Cool. I have learned a new mechanic.
I love it when she laughs.
Oh, Kogo has a plan.
The big thing is, especially with some of the Kogo mechanics, I'm like, why hasn't she done some of these things yet?
It's really hard to remember the monk mechanics, oddly enough, because there are so many, and it's kind of one of those like, once I know something works, I tend to stick with it. So it's hard to kind of devolve and like re-look at her actual character sheet. So I promise I'm trying. It's just it's kind of hard to remember certain like monk mechanics.
I'm not hating. In the game I played earlier today, the Zeta runs, I finally remembered I can reroll ones on two-handed weapon damage for the fighter I've been playing for like 3 years.
Didn't that happen with one of Arlana's characters in like a previous game where like didn't you have a sword or something that you completely forgot you had and it would have been so much better than whatever it was that you were using? I think maybe
I keep forgetting that I took the duelist or the dueling thing with the dueling class thing, and I keep using my bow.
Yeah, now would be a really good time to start using all the the really good shit.
Yes, I tend to be. What has happened in the past is that I end up being our only longer range fighter because everybody else is like, I'm gonna go up and punch it or stab it. So Arlana's like, well, shit, I'm back here and they can't hit me, so twink.
yeah, it's kind of hard to break out of that. It's like Skyrim,
Okay.
stealth archer's always easiest.
won't lie, I keep falling into the one hand's got a fireball and the other hand has a magical weapon on Skyrim. It's like, I don't want to just stab things. And then 5 minutes later. Anyway, so Kogo, you just summoned a baboon. It falls out of the sky, looks around.
That is a frog.
It is a frog because I do not have a baboon token.
Oh, I thought it was a frog.
So it looks at you, sees that you have a monkey's fist in your and just starts trying to hit you, but it's just kind of sad.
Yeah. No.
The first one swings. It's like the first one swings and doesn't hit you. Like it's like a mile off. The other one's like kind of close. You're like, and it is yelling and hissing and everything at you.
Well, that wasn't useful.
And now there is a pissed off baboon that wants to attack Kogo in the room.
Behind the bird.
The very moment that this happens, that as I said, the very minute that there is affirmative from both of the women, Avi, whose hands are at his side, is going to fire the second charge of the knuckles of the ram at the floor.
Right below you or like there?
There.
Okay, so roll your damage because the floor can't really dodge.
That's going to be 30.
You blow a hole in the floor that opens over the water. You can tell that the back of the captain's quarter actually extends past the back end of the boat.
Okay.
And I now need everybody to roll initiative. Make sure to click your token. The 8 got a fucking 20.
I got apparently my thing closed. Hang on.
Apparently, okay. I didn't realize that we were above the water. But now we have an exit strategy.
There we go. We're not over water, are we?
Oh, old steampunk game.
Oh, that was one of the best moments in our Steam. I rolled like utter shit. I just realized this. Fuck me.
Okay.
Question: if they're not on the deck, how are they in the fight? Like, if they're not in the room?
They just heard the back end of the boat explode.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about the baboon. You're right.
Actually, the baboon's gonna go first. Okay, so again, Kogo, this thing is like screeching and pointing at the hand you're holding and just clawing.
Okay. one hits.
Pop it on the head?
That's 5 bludgeoning damage, Kogo, as the baboon just like slams you, like in the.
Just gets attacked. Oh shit! Shit!
Did you spill
I'll be-
something?
I'll be right back.
No, I'm okay.
Damn it! Sorry, guys. I thought we were over the water. I didn't realize that there was a third.
So he said it opened.
No,
over
we
water.
are over water.
No, I thought we were underwater.
Yeah, I freaked out
Oh.
because I looked down because there was something I could feel and there was a spider on my arm.
That's very fair.
I'm severely arachnophobic and I don't know if I killed it when I flung it or if it's still in the room. So yeah. Icky.
Yeah.
So Avi punched the floor and there's a monkey attacking Koga.
Okay, the next one. 1, 2.
This has gone downhill so quickly.
To be fair, it didn't really start very high up the hill either.
It just shows you how far downhill it went.
And everybody goes before we do.
Okay. I'm going to use this action. The other one that just heard that. Gonna get up there and you all hear.
Where's boss on there?
I need to add him.
Roll high, boss. Roll high.
How do I keep forgetting?
I don't know. How do you forget our giant dragonborn? I mean, now he's literally not down on screen. Oh my god, I got the heebie-jeebies.
Yay!
Yay! His roll wasn't shit.
Okay, y'all hear cawing. No one in here speaks Aarakocra, do they?
Nah.
You hear cawing come from the deck up above y'all. Okay. Y'all hear movement from outside of the captain's quarters door.
A tanglefoot bag only works on like an enemy, right? It wouldn't like tangle up a locking mech.
I would say I would allow it.
Cool.
Okay, something y'all can hear from on deck and below deck is you hear ballistas being cranked.
Oh no. Guys,
Get
we're
up.
gonna lose a ship. We may
By the
lose
way,
both ships.
Who was left on the Tory?
Oh, don't ask us that, DM.
Why are you being such an asshole?
I mean, everybody
Billy-
except for us, boss, and no, everybody except for us,
No, we put
boss, and us
people
were still on the
jail.
boat.
No.
We got
Some of
Billy
them
Gob, Gobby
off to
Nelson,
go
and
to
Sniz Fran.
It's Billy Gob, Gobby Nelson, and Sniz Fran.
It's the
Well-
Devil's Pride that has 4.
Do we not have any cannons or anything on that ship?
Y'all do, but you also have a skeleton crew trying to do maintenance and clean the boat right now.
Well, yeah, I'm
One
just
of which
saying
is
it.
your accountant that stays inside.
I'm just saying, as soon as the first ballista fires, I think that would probably change.
Probably.
I don't mean like preemptively, but at least once that happens, that's probably a thing that's gonna change, including the goddamn accountant.
But the good news is, first round they're having to spend loading these things because they were not supposed to have them loaded in port.
Please tell me there's gonna be guards and shit that are rolling perception checks for this kind of stuff.
They're not really going to notice this right at first, but they're really going to notice the firing.
Yeah.
There were 2 guards that were gambling on if Avi was going to get his ass kicked near y'all. Okay, it is now the Shoebill's turn. Okay, y'all see the door behind Boss get pulled open. The Shoebill bonus action rages by smacking himself in the head with one of his weapons sideways, just enough to, to really get the anger flowing, apparently. In fact, you do hear it go, "I would like to rage." And y'all instantly hate this guy because he's not original.
In all fairness, I think we probably instantly hate everybody on this boat outside of us.
This is a fair assessment.
He is taking them recklessly. Okay, so he starts out with that much. And just plants 2 heavy strikes with his axe right into Boss's back, dropping your healer and bard to half health instantly.
Fuck!
Boss is going to whip around. And take 2 swings with his axe at the Aarakocra Barbarian. One of which hits.
Throw the monkey paw at somebody, Kogo, maybe it'll attack them.
Seems like Boss... Oh wait, I gotta half that. Except for the cold. Seems like Boss put a little bit of a hurting on. Okay, Axum's turn. Okay, Avi, both of those are coming at you.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. Yeah, of course they hit.
He just swings the flask around twice, cutting you, and I need you to give me 2 strength saves. Okay, Avi, you are now completely grappled. The chains have wrapped around both of your arms, pinning them to your body. I would not say that you're incapacitated, but more or less, this is a bad situation. He is going to bonus action pull you in a swing towards boss. I need everybody to give me a dex save except Avi.
Shit. This is what I'm good at. What the fuck?
Arlana, you are knocked down.
Fuck.
Kogo and Boss both managed to avoid it. Avi, you take 6 bludgeoning as you strike the wall next to.
Does the baboon have to make a save?
Actually, yes. Yes, the baboon does.
Good.
Thank you,
Get
Kogo.
that fucker out of there. He is of no use to me.
The baboon.
God damn it. This baboon needs to fucking die already. He's gonna be like the only one to come out alive out of all this bullshit.
Arlana, you take 12 bludgeoning as your legs are cut out from under you and you smack your head on the ground. He used a legendary save last game, correct?
Yep.
Knox.
Yep.
So at the end of his turn, he will use a legendary action. Make sure I'm looking at the right spell here, because he only has so many. He is not going to cast a spell because I am getting 2 spells confused. So he is going to use his legendary action to make another chain sweep attack. Dex saves from everybody.
I hate this. I hate everything.
Boss got a 27.
Much better this time around.
Yeah.
I'm so
Everybody
fucking tilted right
save.
now. I'm so tilted. I'm so salty. I want this guy dead.
That's another 2 bludgeoning, Avi, as you strike the wall and are now prone and grappled. Starting your turn.
Can he reach for a health potion? 'Cause
Avi, you're muted if you're talking.
Yes, I can. I just can't move. Let's keep doing that. My action is to cast invisibility, which is a spell with a range of touch. I'm going to cast it on the rat.
You're casting invisibility on the rat.
Yep. And I have already counted it out. The rat is going to double dash. The rat's going to double dash there. And how much is the moderate is?
A moderate is 4d4 plus 4.
I'm done.
Kogo.
Alright, Kogo is going to approach him. I'm guessing she has to take like a little bit of extra movement to get over the bed to get to him, correct? Which
I would say that you lose 5 feet because you have to step up on the bed, and as you get on it, Kogo, you realize this is a water bed.
Oh, that's so
of course
pretentious.
it fucking is.
Alright.
Like, initially you're like, oh, wait, oh, hold on, I can walk on water, so.
I was gonna say, Kogo wouldn't even be affected. She's got her walk on water ring.
I'm just saying that Kogo steps up on it, and it just.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's awkward at first.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a mulligan for that because fuck that. Slightly better. Still have another chance. She's grappling him. He can use either dex or strength to counter me.
Is it an opposing athletics check?
Either athletics or a straight dex. Yeah. No big deal. She's going to go ahead and use.
Kind of Cirque du Soleil's through your arms while still holding Avi on a chain.
Try again. Extra attack. I can try another time. Yeah, he does have that plus 11, so that's gonna be fucking fun. Is he a monk?
Levels in monk and warlock.
Fucker.
That
You knew
was the
some key
answer.
points earlier.
All right, hold up. I'm looking at my key points because I don't use them often enough.
Flurry of blows. Something.
That's what I'm thinking. Hang on.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do on my turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Fury of Blows.
You did not take the attack action though.
I did. Grapple is an attack action.
Okay, cool.
I double checked. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be like super snarky there. I was trying to make sure.
It's cool. I don't have a player's handbook open, and I keep forgetting that.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one, but that plus the shove actually both count as attacks. So I was trying to make sure on that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Furious Blows, which means I do get to make 2 unarmed strikes. Wait.
Yes, it's 2 unarmed strikes.
Right, because that's his bonus action, and my extra attack is not a bonus action. That is just extra. Okay, I had to make sure on that. I didn't want to do that incorrectly.
We had done that wrong before.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep straight.
What the fuck is that on top of, like, above?
The rat.
Oh.
Oh! Yeah! Hang on. All right, I get to roll one additional.
Puppet in my head.
Yeah.
Let's see, you moved within 5 feet of him, right, Kogo?
Yeah.
You are at disadvantage.
Okay, do either of those hit then?
Wait, for an unarmed
Wait.
attack, she's at disadvantage?
Wait.
Let me
Wait.
reread this to make sure I'm reading it right.
Like, if it's flurry of blows, she's just hitting him.
I'm not doing anything fancy.
No, it's an aura effect. It's
Wait.
if you're within 5 feet of him, you're
But
at
with-
disadvantage.
Certain.
Oh, I hate this.
Does an aura effect count as an area effect? Like,
Why
is
do
there
you
any?
ask?
Is there anything I can do to make a save against it?
Not this item.
An item, you piece of shit. Okay. Well, do either. Well, if I'd fucking known that, I would have changed up my actions.
No one was looking at what he had, but
Yeah, no. So, well, does that mean that even the 18 doesn't hit, or does the 18 hit?
the 18 manages to hit.
Thank God.
Alright, hold up. Can I go ahead and add one additional key then to turn the hit into a stunning strike? So I'd use up 2 key.
You should be able to. I gotta check something though, real quick.
I don't like it when you say that.
No.
I'm wait till you check that before I do anything else, because I don't trust this shit. I don't trust any of this shit.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, my phone died. What happened?
We're still waiting to see, basically, once I got within 5 feet, he has some sort of item that makes it to where you have disadvantage if you're within 5 feet of him.
So
Oh.
instead of the 33 and the 30 to hit, she got a 16 and an 18.
Which I think is fucking bullshit. But not really, because it's a fucking item, but also it is actually fucking bullshit.
We really
Oh.
wanted
Yeah,
to fuck her
yeah,
down.
still do that, but he's gonna use his reaction at the same time.
Ooh, I just whacked my toe on my desk. Oh, fuck.
I will just hit him regularly, and I'm actually not punching him, I'm biting the motherfucker. Because that does count as an unarmed strike. I checked. I am biting him in the goddamn shoulder.
And
Oh,
it's
shit.
magic.
Coco made me do a Joker laugh.
I checked that. Biting also counts as a typical unarmed attack. So technically for monks, if you get bonuses on any sort of unarmed attack, it translates into any unarmed attack, which would also count as biting.
He's make a con save. He is going to choose to succeed it with a legendary resistance.
Wait, with the one? What? Wait, what?
Good.
You're making him burn through his resistances, Kogo.
Oh.
But as a reaction, I don't know why Boss's sheet keeps opening up when I click on here. Boss is like, let me go! Let me go! That's 13 magical bludgeoning to your stomach, Kogo, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Other question. Remind me how much it is per round that I gain with the Ring of Rejuvenation.
It should be your con mod around.
Okay. I just want... Now that we're really getting into the nitty-gritty, I want to make sure I'm not forgetting those little bitty extra bits of hit points. Okay, what kind of save?
Con. You are stunned.
Fuck.
He bites you back. Sorry, instead of hitting you in the gut.
Did he just
bites you
reverse?
back,
Did he just reverse on me?
pretty much. And at the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to make 2 normal attacks against you.
Fucking bring it. Use all that legendary shit. Bring it, piece of shit. Bring it right here.
The actions regain at the.
I thought you had to roll to see whether or not they regained.
No, that's breath weapons.
Yeah. He gets legendary actions. He gets back on his turn.
Either way,
is by the day.
Either way, I'm good. Bring him here. First one hits, second one doesn't.
Yeah, second one, he swings the weight, hits you in the face. Give me a strength save, Kogo. This shouldn't be a problem for you.
Don't fucking say shit like that.
Why would you do that?
Okay.
She's good. She saves.
Yeah, don't say stuff like that because you made me really nervous. That's not a good
He
thing.
barely saves. So Kogo, you get smacked. You get bit and then get smacked with the weight that's on the other end of the chain.
Whatever. I still hit him. Also, I did want to ask, when we activate our new tattoos, is that an action or a bonus action? Just for future reference.
I'm gonna say it's a bonus action because I'm kind of ruling it in the. Well, no, actually for Avi, it's a bonus action because of use magic item. Correct? You get that as a thief.
Yep.
Okay, so for me, it would be a full action.
It'd be a full action.
Okay, not worth in this scenario then. Get it. Thank you.
Technically, and the reason that I had to use invisibility as my action on my last turn was specifically because casting a spell through your familiar is an action.
Question: can Avi activate it for me by slapping my ass?
No.
Damn.
We need to work on that.
Don't get within fucking 5 feet, apparently.
Well, that kind of knocked out what I was gonna try and do.
I know! Everything is knocking out what we're trying to do.
Okay, I get 2 attacks with her. Okay. First thing I want to toll the dead.
Okay, so your action is toll the dead.
Is that count as both my actions or just one? Because I have 2 attacks.
Told if you cast a spell, that takes your attack action. If you take an attack, you have 2 attacks as a ranger.
Fuck.
Alright, keep going. I gotta pee right quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Kaloum can do it in our Monday game because specifically because he's an Eldritch Knight.
And I'm assuming that I couldn't. And I'm assuming that the Tanglefoot bag would be an action.
Yes.
Shit. Yeah, I'm thinking. If I get within 5 feet of him, I can't stab him. I'm too close for my bow. Aren't I?
I would say if you back up, which would not provoke an attack of opportunity, because this baboon seems to be focused on Kogo.
Is Kogo knocked prone or is she just stunned?
She's stunned standing on top of this waterbed.
So she'd be in my way.
She'd be partially in your way. But you could shoot between her legs.
I'm not gonna risk that.
Please don't hit me in the coochie.
Because you're gonna make me roll to see if I hit her.
No, it just means that the other guy's AC is higher. Kogo's providing kind of like 3/4 cover.
Also, it's okay, guys. I figured it out. We're just playing Uno. So on his turn, he played a draw 4, and then when I hit him, he slammed me with a reverse card. It's fine. We got this. Just think of Uno tactics.
Oh, guys, I'm so lost. You fucker, of course you have something I can't get close to you. Fuck it, I'm
There
gonna
is, the
tell
guy,
him.
there is the guy on the other side of Boss that just like cleaved into his back.
Yeah, I know.
You could also kick Avi in the hole he made.
I'm not
Help
gonna
him
kick
stay
Avi in the
asleep.
hole.
Kick Avi in the hole.
Why? I'm not gonna kick you in the hole.
I'm wrapped up in the chain. Kick me out of the hole.
Then he's just gonna let go of the chain, and then you're gonna be falling into the water while wrapped up in the chains.
And then he doesn't have the chain anymore.
But then we also don't have you!
Water with the chain around your hand.
I'm a thief and it doesn't cost me any extra movement to climb.
I'm worried
Fair.
about you sinking.
Also fair.
Can I do something and then bonus action kick him in the hole?
Yes.
Are you sure about this?
He did 26. He did about 30 points of damage to me in one round. If I stay in this chain, I'm done.
Yeah, that does kind of sound like we don't need that chain anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna toll the dead on him first.
Okay, he needs to make a what?
Wisdom.
Oh, I shouldn't have clicked it. You need to make wisdom.
Okay. He did not save.
Ah. He takes the.
He takes the
D12.
D12, so he takes 11 necrotic damage.
I rolled a 10 and a 1 with that damage. Jesus Christ.
You just ring the bells, and he's like,
The D8 damage would have done more to him. Okay, and
Okay.
then I guess I'm gonna kick Avi in the fucking hole.
give me a strength check.
Is that his strength? I mean, he's willingly letting me push him in the hole, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was gonna. Can she get like advantage or something? Because I'm
You would
going to
have
actively
advantage 'cause
assist.
He's allowing this.
Oh. Oh shit.
Okay, you kick Avi in the hole. What's your strength mod?
3?
Avi, you take 3 bludgeoning as she kicks you in
Fucking
the
really?
I'll whatever.
Avi, you start to plummet about 15 feet towards the water.
Yeah, this is the part that's gonna be bad, is the, when the guy tries to hold on and you're still caught by the razor chains.
And he's going to save. Avi, you get caught right before you hit the water. But y'all
He's
notice
saving
that
compared to what?
Would this have at least jarred me and spun me out so that it untangled me?
Let us see.
I do not like that answer.
No. But you do not take any additional damage. But Kogo, your stunned face sees the Kinku now has an arm taut holding this chain that now has Avi dangling from it.
Sweet.
Okay. See, Avi, I'm going to say with a 3, you probably don't need to make a concentration check on that invisibility.
No. I mean that's. My modifier is more than that.
Okay, so Lonnie's going to fly in. It's going to be his thing. See, the ape has advantage on you, doesn't it?
I guess since I'm stunned?
How?
I didn't know that was a
She's
mechanic, but maybe
stunned.
so. Is that a mechanic?
Continue. I will find out because I honestly can't remember.
Yep. They have attack rolls against me have advantage. That is correct. No, that's just not
both
fair.
attacks are gonna hit. For 13 bludgeoning damage, Kogo, as this thing has literally just jumped up on your shoulders and started pounding you in the back of the head and still pointing at the monkey's fist. That I'm assuming you put back in your belt.
Yeah.
Okay, more calling from the top. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, because that dude didn't get down there quick enough. That one's going to fly there to help. That one's going to fly there and realize that it's now stuck in the poop room. So give me a second to double check ballistas.
Oh my god, thank god we told Drogob to go to the jail. Oh my god.
Oh God.
I would not be
Oh,
able to live
God,
with
the
myself.
ballistas,
Even if Kogo dies, I as a player would not be able to let myself live past Drogob getting hit by a ballista.
That's cool. We probably won't.
Dude, I'm prepared for a total party wipe at this point. I'm not even kidding. What is the AC of a boat?
It's not very high, but it's usually a lot of HP. Okay, one ballista does not fire. The other ones all hit. And they were aiming below the waterline on the Tory.
I hate you so much. I hate this.
Alright, at this point, do we have some guards reacting at the very least?
Yeah, there will be guards.
Thank god.
See, for
Even though Kogo's stunned, can she talk? Or is she fully stunned?
I don't know if you can talk.
Oh. I would like to get off of Mr. Bones' wild ride.
The Tory is down to 80 HP. It is sinking.
Oh my fucking god.
Literally, it just took a point blank shot from a broadside of another vessel.
I'm going to ask you later how you thought this was gonna go, and I'm probably not gonna like the answer.
I had nothing planned.
I don't believe you.
Well, maybe you should have planned to not have the cards stacked against us this fucking bad.
Did you think we were going to want to help pirates?
Do you know us and our crew? Also, the music stopped and now it's uncomfortably quiet. Please put more music on.
I don't care if it's a disadvantage. I'm gonna stab this fucker in the head.
None of the crew on the ship got hit.
Well, that's good, but I'm gonna stab this fucker in the head.
The guards have been alerted. Y'all can hear the sirens go up. You also hear noise from the Tory and noise from the Devil's
Pride?
Pride.
I keep wanting to say Devil's Grace.
I thought you were wanting to say the devil's cock.
You did paint that all over the boat.
I know, right?
He's confusing both of my. He's confusing both of my boats.
No, it's not the devil's pride. It's the devil's peen.
So which boat is currently
Why
going
is there?
down?
Oh, Maelstrom Axe. Okay.
Tory. Our original.
We
One that's
needed an
actually
upgrade
Bella's
anyway.
boat.
Okay, so Boss just took 12, 7, or 27.
What did he even
30,
do on his
31.
turn last time?
Hit him.
He
hit.
nearly killed the barbarian dude. Oh, I shouldn't say nearly killed. He put a hurting on. Let's see, plus.
Yeah, but I think he's getting hurt and worse. He's our fucking bard.
Our
Support,
bard needs to fucking
support,
move.
support.
He needs to move away from the fucking door.
Okay, boss, you just see the axe. Arlana, since you're right next to him, you see the axe sink in and almost goes deep as boss's spine and his side.
Boss, do your bard shit. Boss, do your bard shit. Also, DM, put more music on. This is uncomfortable silence. Or I can. I don't care who.
I am getting music ready. I had another playlist and then I changed the page.
This is way too happy.
Okay, boss is gonna look right at the guy who has an axe planted in his side, flip him off with his left hand and point his right hand over towards the Kinku and cast Polymorph.
This music is a terrible choice. All our friends are dying.
Also, if boss dies, then the polymorph will stop working as well, so that doesn't really work.
Did he polymorph it?
I'm double checking what save this guy has to make.
Pray. Pray.
He has to make a wisdom saving.
I was making sure it wasn't anything else. And he fucking saves.
Son of a fuck!
As a
Oh.
bonus action, boss is going to drink a moderate healing.
Do it. Do it.
I mean, if he keeps getting hit the same way, yeah, I was about to say if he keeps getting hit the same way he did, that ain't gonna help.
Oh my god, is that all it does? Shit.
Rest in peace, boss.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Avi, you're on the end of this chain. He is going to slack the chain. Avi, you are now free and fall into the water.
Taking the chain with him?
Nope. You see the Kinku, he's going to use one of his attack actions to do this little flip with the chain, and Avi, you are now loosed.
Let me see.
And Kogo, since you are right in front of him, he is going to take another chain attack once it comes flying back. That is 13 slashing and 3 force.
What level is this fucker?
Did you say 4 force or oh my fucking? Okay, how much was the total for the first one? Was it 19 total?
13 slashing, 6 force. and then it's 19 bludgeoning magical, and then another 7 bludgeoning magical. And I need you to give me a strength save.
Hang on, I gotta do some calculating. 6 plus...
Well, guys, at least our tombstones are gonna say they died doing the right fucking thing.
Yeah, Coco's just about rest in peace. What do I have to roll?
Strength. He did not stun you this round, though. You are sent flying into the hole, Kogo. And you just hear, inside your head, everybody hears, shit, I didn't mean to do that.
How far above the water is the hole?
About 15 feet. And you have monk, so you don't
Yeah, I'm
take
good.
fall damage.
I don't
for
have fall
15
damage
feet.
and I can climb for free, so alright. Keep
And
that
you
in mind.
just kind of smack the water with, since you can walk on it. He's then going to kind of look at you, Arlana, give you this dismissive look, and he's going to actually walk out of the room. Avi, as your rat, get an attack of opportunity.
Hey, he's not gonna take it.
Okay. It is now Avi's go.
Okay. Well, Avi is going to. God, I really hope. Avi is going to activate his spider climb as bonus action. How far down is the water?
From the hole in the bottom of the captain's quarter, it's 15 feet.
15 feet. Avi's going to walk just around, just underneath that.
Coco's gonna be right back and get another drink.
Yeah.
I want to do something, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Oh, crap. I don't know. This is...
Like, I want to say what I want to do, but I can't with the DM list.
Alright, I'm back.
Ditching is probably a good idea at this point.
I know, but there's something I want to do before we ditch, but I don't know if I should.
So Avi is going to. Avi has gnome whiskey and has 2 bottles of gnome whiskey and 2 alchemist fires.
I have an alchemist fire and I'm still on the boat.
Avi's gonna set the boat on fire and then take off.
Wait! Oh, damn it, Avi!
You can do.
Ross and I are still on the fucking boat.
I understand that it's gonna. I'm setting a fire under where the cabin and the boat meet, that overhang. I'm setting it there.
We need to jump out.
No, away from the hole on the other side of the hole. It's gonna take time for that fire to spread. So essentially over here.
Do what you're gonna do.
And Yeah, and then Avi's gonna do that, and then and then retreat back, and then basically retreat, jump back in the water. The rat is going to run up to Arlana, basically grab her by the pants leg,
No.
yank, and then jump out the hole.
Is that the end of your turn, Avi?
Yeah. So I'm gonna set. I'm essentially gonna set this corner of the boat on fire from underneath outside, and the rat is gonna tug on Arlana, basically saying let's go," and then jump out the hole to Abby, who is waiting below. And then that's gonna be. I think I'll probably maybe have like 5 more feet of movement. So start to get away from the boat. That's all I got.
Kogo.
All right. Already calculated out. Kogo gets back here. And she's going to go for another grapple.
All right. And all the character sheets closed for some reason.
I thought Kogo had fell out the hole too.
She did, but she has climb.
She charged back in with it on fire.
Arlana and Boss are still on the boat. Kogo is not about to turn around and leave. Also, she can stand in the water, so it's a lot easier for her to hop up and climb up the boat.
She just Hulk jumped up into the boat.
Got it. Got him, coach.
Okay, so you come up and grab the Kinku from behind. But real quick, you said grapple counts as an attack action, right?
You gonna make me take a disadvantage on that? Because in this case, that doesn't count because it's competing. There's no AC in this case.
That is correct. We'll go with that then.
However, if I try to attack him, yes, then that absolutely would be it. So I'm going to shove him prone now with my extra attack.
Okay.
Same thing again. I don't actually know what happens on a tie, to be quite honest.
I don't believe you push him prone. He's still
Defender
grappled,
wins the
though.
tie.
What'd you say?
And Defender wins the tie.
Risk rules. So Kogo, you go to shove him prone, and he just all of a sudden you just see the two little Kinku legs slam into the deck below, down below, and you're like, uh-oh.
Hang on, I'm not done with my turn though. I haven't taken any bonus actions.
Go back out. We'll follow you.
I'm gonna hold him in fucking place so y'all get the fuck out, and then I'm gonna take a dash action to get the fuck out of Dodge. We're good.
Everyone acts before you act again.
I know, but Kogo also is not gonna let this motherfucker go. But yeah, you're correct. If there's a tie when it comes to grappling or shoving, it's just nothing happens. So if somebody was trying to do something, then nothing comes from it. So you're correct. If I tried to shove him, then nothing actually happened. I do, however, still have my bonus action. And with it, she's going to go ahead and just spin another key and do Flurry of Blows.
Just kneeing him in the back.
A knee. No. Hang on. Punch in the ribs, and the second one's gonna be a bite on the shoulder again.
Okay, so how do you have him grappled to have a free hand?
She's got one hand around his neck. So it's like her left arm is up and around his neck, holding him back. So her right arm is coming up under his ribs. And then the second attack is a bite on his left shoulder, which would be in her open area.
Okay, the 19 hits, but the 16 misses.
Fair.
Okay. I believe while grappled, he is at disadvantage on attacks.
Correct. And people have. No, he doesn't have advantage on being attacked. But yes, he has disadvantage on attacks now.
Okay, he's going to use one of his legendary actions this round.
Of course he is.
Kogo, the area around you immediately starts to fill with just pitch blackness. Give me a wisdom save at disadvantage. You are now frightened. And do you have any leftover movement?
Let me recalculate. No, I have no extra movement. That was my full 45, including getting on and getting off the bed.
Okay, at the start of your next turn, you will have to use your full movement to get away from what you're grabbing. Which, as you look at the kinku, you're seeing what looks like bone protrusions stick out of its body. The skull of the kinku seems to be exposed and has a silvery sheen to it as one eye looks back at you from the way you have him held, because I'm sure you got his arm behind his back.
It's kind of actually up and like in the air. His left arm is up and in the air. His right arm is mostly free. I've got him up from under his left shoulder and over to his right shoulder, up above the right shoulder.
Okay,
So
you
under
see
left,
an
up over.
eye that is now solid red look at you, and you hear in your head, "Now you're really fucked up. I was going to let you away with a lesson." You are now frightened, Kogo, and must use your movement next turn to flee from this creature.
Fair enough. Does she have time in the amount of time between grappling to shout one thing?
As a free action, you can shout things.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. In the corner, the altar. Is this that stone we saw attached to anything?
It's in a set kind of like stand that like the edges of it kind of crimp into it, holding it where it's at. You don't know if like there's divots in this that it fits into so it doesn't rock, or if it's actually fused.
I'm gonna go over and try and pick it up.
Make a wisdom save.
Shite. Oh, can I do a mulligan?
If you want to take your mulligan.
Oh, unless that helps me. I know it's gonna help me. I would fail, wouldn't I?
I mean, at this point, we're almost at the end of the session, and to be completely fair, I mean, it was worth a shot, because that's probably not going to save. A little bit better.
Not much.
You take half damage.
Okay.
Worth.
So, hold on. That was supposed to be 5 of those, not plus 5. So you take 4 psychic damage as you touch it, and you just hear a voice in your head. Give me a religion check, Arlana, since you are an elf.
Alrighty.
Nope, you don't know anything. But you hear a voice, "Little one, I wouldn't touch this."
I mean, does she automatically recoil when it hurts her, or does she still actually get to grab it?
She
Okay.
she took half the damage. She can still grab it, which requires a strength check.
Nope. I already used my mulligan. Fuck.
Yeah, Arlana, you go to lift it, you get it up a second, and then you pinch your finger underneath it and you drop it back in the same. You take 3 pinching damage.
She's gonna point at boss. Go. So that wasn't all of my movement yet. I can still see the.
You see that Kogo is holding the Kinku, but black smoke has emanated from him, and his form is now seems to change. And you're within 30 feet. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, are you serious? I can't do my attack action first.
You use your attack action to try to pick that thing up.
Oh shit, I did.
You fail. Any remaining movement you have now, Arlana, you must move away from this creature that Kogo
Yeah,
has.
well, that puts me directly in the hole, so I'm gonna go to the fucking hole.
So, Avi, you're outside still?
Please tell me
Yep.
boss is fucking listening and running for the damn hole.
It's not boss's turn. Okay. So, our Avi, you just see Arlana dive out. You see the bird run. The bird Lonnie just fucking runs.
I'm guessing he got feared too.
Yeah, it's there's not a lot of control over that. Okay, it's now the baboon's turn.
If it comes at me, he's got to do a roll too.
He's looking around, doesn't see Kogo. Sees that there's a dying dragonborn next to him. That's not a threat. He's gonna jump at the barbarian's face.
Yay!
Finally, something useful.
Yay, baboon! Thank you. Please don't kill me on my way out.
Both of which hit.
Fuck yeah, baboon!
The baboon has officially the baboon has done more damage than Avi has.
The baboon has done more damage than most of us, and he got nat 6s on both.
Max damage.
Shouldn't it be 2d6 plus 4 plus 2d6 plus 4?
It's 2d6 plus 2 for
Oh,
the attack.
fair.
So that's 16 halved to 8. Okay, you hear more cawing at the top. They have to spend their turn reloading. The barbarian's pissed at the baboon that jumped and clawed at its face. And he has like intelligence 6. Oh my god, I'm not joking. He legit has intelligence 6.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Well, that problem solved itself.
There's no longer a baboon. Boss is going to use his action to disengage and run for the hole and literally just slump through it. And just sploosh. He will then use an action. Where's your character sheet, Boss? Oh, wait, it closed. That's right. does have a 5th level spell. Okay, who all is within 60 feet of boss?
All of us.
Me.
Yeah, technically.
Party. No, that was a crappy roll, but everyone gets 16 HP back.
I'm almost up to full.
Kogo, he turns to you, and this
Oh, no,
Kinku
no.
is now skeletal, almost completely skeletal, with silverish bones jutting out from parts of his body. Eyes just blood red glowing, and looks right at you.
Bring it. Bring it, piece of shit. Fucking dare you.
Let me double check what this ability does, other than I know that it makes you run.
Also, isn't his boat on fire now?
Yes.
Part of it is, but it's not a very big part of it.
I really want to throw my other alchemist fire. Because he fucked up our boat!
Yeah, do it. I'm kind of wishing I had a troll head grenade right now.
Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter. I miss my DM screen being up, because then I can just be like, oh, there's the ability. Completely inappropriate music.
This whole playlist has been inappropriate since the second playlist started.
Okay, he gets no additional benefit.
Boss might not want to be right under the...
I mean, as long as Kogo's getting away, she technically can come out the hole and scoot to the side and come down because she can climb.
I mean, if she's scared, is she gonna be...
Technically, as long as I'm moving away, yeah.
Oh, no.
1 hits. I'm fine.
Okay, the first one hit. That's 13 slashing and 4 force around your arm, Kogo. It goes tight. Give me... Normally it says dex save on this. I'm going to say this is probably a strength save.
I'm actually completely fine with dex save.
No, I'm saying it doesn't make sense for what is about possibly to happen to be a dexterity save in the situation where you've grappled him. Oh no.
Well, he can counter grapple me. That's a valid thing.
No. That's not what happened. You didn't meet the monk DC. What arm did you have him grabbed by?
Do I lose my left arm?
You lose your left arm from the elbow down.
Oh, God!
Alright. What did he use exactly is what I'm curious about.
To cut off the arm?
Yeah, what was the mechanic of that?
Some unearthed arcana, severed limbs, basically the critical injury chart.
And that doesn't require critical attack?
In this case, no.
Fair enough. He still doesn't get me on those two.
No. But your arm's off. He goes to kick you and misses both times somehow. And you are now disarmed, Kogo.
That wasn't funny.
That was not funny. I'm laughing out of spite.
Frey, I'm going to need you to hit him at some
Oh.
point when he is not
Oh.
expecting it
Oh, just wait.
I am
in the next 24
oof.
hours.
You're gonna be in the game tomorrow night. He's gonna be like, I hate you. She pinched me.
Okay, it's now Avi's turn.
I mean, let's see. Yeah, Avi's definitely gonna have to invest in some explosives of some sort.
Do you have anything else that is explosive?
And I got another alchemist fire. Right, Avi's gonna try. Avi's gonna do this. Essentially, gonna do this. Avi's going to. Well, Avi's gonna kind of. Kogo's still in the ship. Avi's basically gonna use the gnome whiskey to basically throw a second Molotov cocktail at the ship, just to try to get it on fire faster.
Okay,
Do
so
it.
you now have 2 areas on the ship that are starting to burn. I mean, the only reason this thing isn't going up in a blaze is, they probably did something to protect against it, but also you're throwing from the water. So some of the areas you're hitting are within, like, spray from when the waves hit it. But, I mean, it's taking fire. It's just not burning as quickly as you would like it to. Like, I know Avi wants the cartoon fire, like, throw it and the whole thing burns down like a matchstick and instantly.
Yeah. Right. I mean, that's pretty much it, and just kind of get away from. And start making his way towards. I don't know, either shore or the ship.
I'm assuming since Kogo's arm is off, she didn't get reverse grappled by the chains because it just took her arm off instead.
Yes, it just took her arm off. She is not grappled.
All right. She's moving back to here, and she on her way out because that's technically away from him. She's allowed to move that way. She's going to try to pick up the stone.
Give me a wisdom save. Frey, did I roll 4 or 5 d4s for you? It was 5 because I accidentally rolled 1 d4 plus 1. Kogo, you take 13 psychic damage and you're unable with the stone.
Repeat.
And
Wait,
okay.
isn't it? Wait, it was a strength check to do it in the first place, though, wasn't it?
No, it was. She passed this wisdom save so she could actually grab it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, same thing.
That's another 8 psychic damage.
Just get the fuck out.
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on.
Kogo's about to ruin my whole career.
Spending a key point flurry of blows, I get 2 more chances to pick it up. I can still run. I'm still good on moving. I'm not worried about that. Gonna try again. Nope. Roll me and then I'm trying again. Roll it and I'll decide what to do.
Stop it!
How much of this boat's on fire? Like in this particular area with the piece?
There's smoke coming up from underneath the boards because I'm sure Avi was trying to hit the underside of the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Like, there is a good chance fire is about to burn through. The area, probably underneath closest to the bed.
Can Kogo stomp really hard?
Yes.
Kogo's gonna stomp really hard. Is that just gonna be straight up athletics?
Give me an unarmed attack. Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll damage because I think it's like Kogo, 2 hops this time, and then just go straight through the floor.
All right, so Kogo and the stone are at least out.
You did not pick up the stone.
No, I did not pick up the stone, but we're both out. Kogo was on top of the stone. She jumped. There's now a hole where she and the
I
stone
thought
were.
you were just. I thought you were just over the floor.
The stone was on the
I-
floor because it failed to
I'm-
get picked up. It got
Oh,
It's
lifted.
on
right.
an altar.
It's on an altar. I'm sorry, I didn't. I didn't hear you say that you're on that. You cracked the stone table, Kogo, with that 24, but you're not gonna go through the stone table that it's on and the floor.
Okay, well, if I was on the floor that the stone table was on, does the stone table go through the floor? Because she
Not
is on
through
the
a
floor.
Kogo-sized hole.
It weakens it,
Well,
though.
if it's on fire,
It weakens it, and it probably tips the table, does it not?
Not enough for it to fall out. This is the area that's more burned. Sorry, I was misunderstanding what you were doing. Do you
No,
want
that's
to
fine.
redo that? Do you want to redo that action now that there's a little bit more clarity? Just to do over on that?
Not necessarily, because her attempt would have been the same whether or not mechanics would have allowed her, which would have been to attempt to break the area that she was in to try to get either the stone or the table that the stone was on through the floor because it was already weakened by the fire. That was her attempt, was to at least weaken it to the point where even if it did not fall immediately, it in short succession would ideally be burnt down and be dropped.
If they don't put the fire out, yes, what you're saying will happen, and the stone will go through the floor and fall.
That will be
Just
accepted. We'll just say then she busts through the floor and tilts the table, but not enough for the stone to be down.
Yeah.
And just go ahead and take it as that for now. And she'll drop on through into the water, or onto the water.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
You have a scroll of something. Is it like a one-time use thing, or is it something you have to learn?
It is a one-time use thing.
I have a scroll of Firestorm.
Fucking do it right now. Hit the corner of the fucking ship.
Yeah.
Avi will buy you another one.
We will
I
all
fucking
buy
need
you another one.
I will take another one, but I'm gonna fucking use it. That is exactly what Arlana is going to do with the scroll of fire.
And we'll just go ahead and say, for good measure, because this would be what Kogo is saying, as she falls through the hole, she'll point back up and say, "Get the fucking stone." Which would be why Frey is now using this, because fuck yeah. Because she probably already had the right mindset of, we're getting that goddamn stone because these fucking lunatics don't deserve it.
Yeah. Because they wanted
Okay.
ours, apparently.
You can do me a favor, Frey. Mark the 10-foot cubes. Isn't it 10-foot cubes?
I'm reading right now.
It is up to 10-foot
An
cubes.
area,
Up to, which means it doesn't have to be.
Up to 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face cube. Each creature in the area must take a dexterity saving throw.
For how much damage?
It takes, if something
7d.
takes damage, it's 7d10 fire damage on a fail. I was waiting. I'm not doing this until I see Kogo come out.
Okay, so that'd be 4 cubes because each cube is 5 foot, Frey. Mark the 10-foot
Wait, what?
cubes you're wanting.
Yeah, 10. Okay, each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of the cube. Okay, and she's out, so. Hang on. Let's see. And each of these cubes here is.
You need to mark
5.
4. Each cube is 4 foot. You need to mark 4 cubes for 10 cubes.
Wait, what? It's 10-foot cubes. I thought each square on here was 5.
It is. But if it's a 10-foot cube, that means it's 10 foot in all directions. So it takes up 4 spaces.
Okay, well. I'm putting the first. It's gonna start directly underneath this. Let's see. That's 4, and then would it make it up to the kinku?
So you're wanting to go straight as like this? What's the range on the spell?
150 feet.
Yeah, you're well within that. So you're saying you want it to follow up like along the side of the ship like that?
Yep. He has to make a dex save.
If you're not telling me no, I'm figuring you're just sending it up a straight line along.
Yeah, everyone has to make a dex save.
All right, hold on.
Like, I just wanted to start it underneath the altar. I don't care where the fuck it goes after that. Wait, okay. I take that back. Can I have it can I have it spread over to the guys that are in the, and then shift back? Well, really, it could go to them and then keep going up because it just said it has to be, one side has to be facing the side of another. If you just have to take one off that straight line to go into the bathroom, that would still count.
The first appropriate song on the list. So everybody needs to make a dex save, is what you're telling me, huh?
Yep.
Oh, the barbarian failed.
Fucking good. He almost killed boss.
Yeah. And it's gonna be 7d10 fire.
What's the DC?
Oh. Wait, I guess it'd be my spell DC? Would that be it?
They're a normal one for scrolls.
I don't know.
I believe it would be their DC.
I mean, I don't know what other DC it would be, but
I'm thinking of one.
I'm not using a wand, I'm using a scroll.
So the Kinku failed.
Thank God.
And the 3 pirates, 2 of which were manning ballistas, failed. So roll your damage.
That was 7d10. One moment. Vote for a boat, motherfucker.
Won a little jersey there. That actually kills the barbarian.
It ignites everything it touches. Because it's anything not worn or carried. So the boat is going up.
Thank God.
Okay, so y'all watch this fire erupt, and the side of the moon's blessing just has fire shoot out of 2 of the ballista ports. Flames licking the side, fire raising up. Y'all hear a sploosh near Kogo.
Ah! Get it.
Anything else, Arlana?
That was my action, so I can't do anything for boss. I I don't think I can do
You might
it.
want to swim away because this boat is going up in fire.
Oh yeah, well, we're shagging ass.
We need to get the thing eventually before they go back and get it. But I can't cast water breathing because I used up my spell action for this turn.
Heal me.
I can't. I already did my action by doing the firestorm. Right? It's not a bonus action, I'm assuming.
Someone, please.
Nope. Kogo's just bleeding there with an open wound from what was an arm.
I am going to swim over to Kogo to help her. I just can't heal her. Can I give her a potion as a bonus action?
You can pass over a potion as a bonus action.
I will give her a potion of moderate healing. I think, or do I? Hang on, what do I? Let me see.
The only downside to this spell is Kogo's arm is now incinerated inside that bill or that.
I never expected to get it back.
Kogo, what are you at?
16.
I'm gonna give Kogo a greater healing, my one greater healing.
Okay, so Kogo, your next turn, you can use the potion that Arlana just handed you.
I was gonna say I just shove it in her mouth, but
Oh, that's an action.
Damn.
well, I give it to her then.
Take one bonus action to hand it over.
Then that is what I do. That is my one greater heal.
Lonnie is going to be shagging ass. Thinolith, because you also set the side of the boat that's facing the dock on fire.
Wait, what?
Oops.
That's
No
the side with the
regrets.
gangplank. But
Oh, whoopsie!
y'all watch as this bearded vulture-looking Aarakocra flies straight up into the air and seems to be surveying.
Oh shit! I wish I could cast water breathing on everybody right now.
They're all going to fly away from the ballistas and fly towards the other side of the boat and try to start getting towards water to start putting out fire.
Where in the turn order is our crew, though, is my question. Because at this point, they should have...
Same as the bird pirates.
Okay. Because by this point, they should have had chance to load shit.
But they do probably see that the boat that attacked them is on fucking fire.
So now shoot it and close the wound.
They're
Hey,
coming
we just
out of the stairwell
quelled a
flying.
coup.
Okay, y'all's crew. Again, we finally get to appropriate music. Okay. The ballista on the side by the helm turns, and you see Billy Gob bleeding from one eye that might not be there, and just yelling incoherent, horrible swears in Goblin. And it goes wide.
That's what happens when you only have one eye. And you're not used to only having one eye.
This is not how I thought that tonight was gonna go.
I mean, let's face it. It wasn't. Frey, it's Axum. How else did you think it was gonna go?
I thought he might try and fuck Kogo, to be perfectly honest.
Once again, those two things are not mutually exclusive.
No, with
Oh,
Axum,
bitch, they are now, though.
he is.
They're very
But-
mutually exclusive
So
now.
literally, the Axum that I am familiar with literally fucks anything that can move.
Yes, he does. Including a Fae that caused problems for the rest of the party.
Yup.
So y'all hear from you hear from the Devil's Pride. Did I get the fucking angle right? okay, boss, sorry. Like you hear Aldrich yelling like he's gonna curse, and then you hear Kiwi's shrill voice without making out words as these cannons fire.
Shoot the
They're
fucking
all-
cannon!
They're all gonna hit.
Fuck yeah, Kiwi.
Kiwi gets a fucking rip.
He gets shit done.
Yes.
And it's a pretty solid volley.
Hell
Basically,
yeah.
mortar fired ballistas that come crashing down on the deck of the Moon's Grace, but it seems to be made of a little bit tougher stuff than the Tory, which was a cargo vessel.
What are the odds that one of them fucking hit or shrapnel hit the goddamn Kinku?
I gotta roll that.
Please do.
No.
Damn.
Just a D4.
Oh, it's even
Only
odds.
one D4? Mm-mm.
And it took out 6 of the bird pirates because that's where most of these volleys landed straight down on them.
Fuck yeah.
You did not fuck with our crew, motherfucker!
Okay, boss is gonna start swimming. About this time is when you hear. Apparently, this guitar start playing as boss is swimming on his back.
He's got fucking like sunglasses and a goddamn coconut daiquiri, like just sipping it with an umbrella.
I stole this from the boat.
Got like a little pink flamingo floaty that he's like sitting on.
But I will say, for all intents and purposes, y'all are out of combat now. Their boat's still floating. The Tory has sunk up to probably about 3 feet from the main deck.
Oh,
and
no.
It lists, but here's the thing. You're in harbor, so you know that it's hit the bottom of the harbor and it can't sink further.
God. And the thing fell in the water, right?
Yeah. So as y'all are swimming away, you hear the guard alerted. You hear mages being summoned to use create water to put out the fires on both vessels. But from the blackened smoke, y'all see the Kinku hanging out the back end of his boat looking down at you as y'all are swimming away. Pissed.
Arlana's gonna flip him off.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh.
How are we alive?
I was expecting like total party wipe there, or at least very fucking
Sorry, I
close.
broke your arm.
I will take the arm in lieu of my life. That works. Oh boy.
So, what do y'all think of your first high-level boss?
I think
High
everybody
stakes,
wants
man.
me to go in there and punch you.
Yeah, I mean,
That is true.
I kind of want to kick you in the dick.
I will say though, I'm very glad that you did actually make a character worth fighting rather than, oh, he's a big bad evil guy just because he is. That was very satisfying to attempt to actually want to murder the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah,
Here's
good
So
job.
That's going to continue.
What level was he?
Level 10 monk. Level 6 warlock.
Shit.
Yeah, sounds about right. So how much XP we get for this time? Because it's been a little while since I guess. And
Yeah. Did we get to level up to 10?
Not yet.
Ah!
motherfucker.
But you will get to deal with the cops at the beginning of the next game again.
Oh yeah, we'll be right back in court. Same thing, same diplomatic bullshit.
He charged us to come on the boat, wanted us to help, begin a coup against the whatever the fuck his name is, the Lord of Hookfin, whatever. And we just helped prevent it. And that's not a lie.
Yep, pretty much. Alright everybody, you ready to say goodnight to the stream?
Night, everybody. Thanks for watching us get our asses kicked.
Night,
But
everybody.
live.
Don't let your meatloaf.
Good night, everybody.